What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Life Recovered.
I'm Holly.
I'm Matt. Somebody's a little off tonight, apparently.
Sure, they're going to go first.
Want to wish everybody a Happy New Year's. Hopefully, it was a safe and sober one. I'm sure there was a lot of wrecks out, and people doing things they shouldn't be doing.
Alcohol is an epidemic, also, y'all. Drunk driving kills.
Yeah, we was not one of them.
Yeah, no, we popped our fireworks at like 8:30, and we're in bed by 11.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, okay? It wasn't terrible. Like I had a good night's sleep.
We know a friend of ours that he's recently sober. That last night was the first time in, how long did she say?
I have no idea. I know he's 90 days sober though.
Yeah. But it's been many years since he's been
Rang in a new year.
Yeah. But,
Not drunk.
and asleep before midnight, not because he passed out.
Woke up today without a hangover, I'm sure.
But yeah, we want to hope everybody had a good New Year's, sober, hopefully with their family. You want to do the update?
Yeah. Well, we had most of the family. We were going to go see Addie, but they all got the flu. Well, everybody except Addie. So prayers for Ashley and Skip and Sam. They don't feel good. Poor babies. Flu's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had another ultrasound this last week. They officially don't look like peanuts. They look like babies. They have big heads. And I always thought the twins were side by side. They are not. There is one on bottom and one on top. The one closest to the cervix is baby A, and the one sitting on top of that is baby B. No genders yet, though. We were hoping, but it was a little too soon. I wish there was a way to show pictures on here and look at our skeleton babies. But we have come to a decision regarding the adoption process. We are still going that route with one of them. We are going to keep one, and my sister is going to raise the other. They will be cousins versus siblings, and there are a lot of people out there who are going to be upset to hear this. Some of them don't even speak to me for weeks after hearing that or thinking about something like this.
And on that, I want to say one thing. It may piss some people off. If it does, I don't really care. If you,
I said, I do, go ahead.
If you do happen to see one of us and have an opinion on the matter, just remember, not your family, not your decision. So unless you have something good to say about it, don't say nothing at all. Because all it does is make her feel bad about it. I don't really care. You can say whatever you want to me.
I'm literally diagnosed with the codependent issue, though. Like, I take to heart anything anybody says.
And I don't.
And
I don't care. But yeah, if you do have an opinion on it, if it's not
Positive?
just don't say nothing about it. And that's all I got to say about that. And if you do, I will be coming to talk to you. Because I'm sick of it.
However, he's not talking about Addie, y'all. Okay?
No, I'm not talking about
Addie's
Addie.
a little conflicted.
No, I'm talking about other, older people that should know that it's none of their business. And
You're not supposed to judge anybody because you don't know their situation. Nobody knows the terrible history I have with postpartum depression. After I have a baby, I cry for flipping months.
Yeah.
Like, it's a hormonal imbalance. I know. I can't help it, though. Like, I believe it's genetic. I believe my mom had the same problem. Well, when she had me, her mom died 6 weeks later, so that may have something to do with it. But with all of them, I cry for a while. And even that they're born happy and healthy, and I'm happy and healthy too. Well, with Weston, they took them. But I have a history of it. And trying to take care of two babies, being home-ridden, basically, because you're not going anywhere with two tiny, fragile newborns.
No. And I will be at work.
He can take off up to 12 weeks, but it is not paid.
No, I've only got, as of today, I'll have a 1 week paid vacation, which is Monday to Friday. And
40 hours, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, that's the only time that I will be able to take off
And get paid.
to help and get paid. But, I mean, I know I'm probably going to have to take off some beforehand and beforehand, because I'm going to try to do the vacation. Start my vacation the day that she goes to the hospital. But, I mean, she's already been told that she's probably going to have to be bedridden, for at some point before. And I'm sure that I'm going to have to take off to help. But that will not be paid for.
But he won't have fear of losing his job, but we just won't have any income because if I'm bedridden, I'm not working, obviously.
Yeah.
And my job provides no form of maternity leave.
Yes,
I don't even.
yes, legally they have to.
Well, yeah, but
you
it's
won't
not
get,
paid.
You won't get paid for it, no. But
I haven't been there long enough to even have vacation or sick pay yet.
Yeah.
So.
don't have sick pay.
No. They don't even have sick pay. Okay, never mind. Thank you, Berkshire Brothers. But the positive side of the adoption note, we get to complete somebody else's family too, not just ours. And it's a good feeling knowing that my sister is going to be happy that she's going to love this baby. She can see how spoiled she has already. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. We do get to bring home a baby, and it will be loved, and it will complete ours. We will be done.
Yes.
And then
We were done before this.
my sister will get to bring home a baby and complete hers. On that note, we're hoping for 2 girls, because I think we both want a girl. Matt needs a biological daughter, and she has a boy, so she wants a girl. I hit 500 days a few days ago.
503 today.
Yeah. And I didn't even really know it. He pointed it out.
I think I'm at 438. I think.
Should be closer than that. We're only 2 months apart. No, that sounds about right then. Sorry, he's right. 17 months still sounds longer than 500 days for some reason.
And another, I guess, update. We'll be going to court Tuesday.
For my felonies.
But we did find out it's just an arraignment, so there won't be no kind of decisions made at that point. But after court, her lawyer will be able to start on like plea deals and stuff like that. We're hoping just probation. Hoping nothing, but I'm sure it'll be at least probation.
I had the 3, 2 possessions, 1 child endangerment, and they
Rejected.
They rejected the child endangerment. They didn't have enough to prosecute. I had a meth pipe in the trunk of my car, in a lockbox in a suitcase, but it was in the trunk of my car. And Matthew was 4 years old and strapped in a car seat in the back seat. He was completely legally strapped. I mean, the car seat was anchored to the car. He was properly, harnessed. He could not reach it by any means, but they were in the same vehicle, which is what prompted the child endangerment.
Of course, she was also set up too.
Not sort of.
Yes, she was.
I still had a pipe in my car, regardless of what happened.
And again, that was my fault.
No, it was not your fault.
It was too.
It was an empty pipe too. Okay. Regardless, though, I'm glad we don't have to live like that anymore. Like, this is the last of the wreckage of our past-ish. Almost the last of it, I guess.
Yeah.
It takes a couple years to get through that stuff, and you can't let it trigger you. You gotta.
Well, they say it takes however many years you was in addiction, it takes that many years to get it out.
How many years were you in
I'm
addiction?
screwed because it was about 12 years.
I was like 4 to 5.
I mean, it was every bit of probably 12 years. On and off, mostly on.
But this is the last of our legal wreckage of the past. And believe it or not, Matt has absolutely no felonies. No. He had a misdemeanor once for smoking a joint in the mall parking or the movie theater parking lot.
Yeah, but that was just possession of drug paraphernalia.
Yeah, so it wasn't.
So technically 2. I have 2 of those. I got those. About a week and a half apart from each other. 2 possession of drug
Just
paraphernalia.
tickets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, he paid them off and he's done. That's been 10 years ago.
Yeah.
This is the last of our legal problems because the CPS case is closed. Also, I am paranoid as shit that they're going to come to the hospital and take these.
And I keep telling them there's nothing they can do. I mean, we're clean.
I was clean last time. You just wasn't that. I
Yeah,
was
but you also admitted to.
using pregnant.
Yes.
I have not this time. Completely clean, healthy babies. But I was 4 months clean when I gave birth the last time, which was probably why they took them.
Yeah.
But they also came to the house and took the 4-year-old also.
Yeah.
I mean, he's 5 now. But I'm still paranoid that they're going to open up another case.
They can't.
I know, but truthfully, I have Tamisha's number on speed dial at this point, and I will call and warn them, hey, I'm in labor. If you send somebody, make them nice. Okay? They treated me like shit in the hospital.
You better make them guarded too, because I'm coming after them.
Like, I understand for, like, safety reasons, I guess. But once you talk to us and you understand that we are clean, I will do a hair follicle test. Like, I'll pee in a cup, take my blood, I don't care. We are clean, there's no reason to take them.
You keep telling yourself that, though.
I know. Like I said, I also got to put it in God's hands, like I did with the freaking felonies. This shit's been looming over my head for 2 years, and I've decided that God will handle it. I'm gonna give it to Him. Move forward. Try not to think about it. And people give stuff to God, and then they're like, "Hey, what's going on with that?" They just want to check on it. You can't check on it. Just keep going, okay? Just let Him handle it and move forward. So He's handled it on Tuesday. when dealing with the wreckage of your past, things are going to trigger you. You can't let it make you relapse, though.
Yeah,
You
like
can't.
this.
That freaks me the hell out. It does it every once in a while. It just trips me out. You gotta stop. But you can't let it trigger you so bad that you go backwards.
Yeah, triggers are a thing. I guess to some people, it don't really bother me. I mean, when
You say that you want to smoke a joint so freaking bad. Triggers are a thing for you. It's just not with meth. Yeah.
yeah, because at one point I was, I guess during the protective order, I was clean for
3 months or so.
three or 4 months or something, and was still going to the guy's house that I got it from, watching him sit over and smoke it, and I was like, no, I'm good. I mean, you
And-
just got to know what.
Know where your boundaries
Yeah,
are?
know
Not saying go to your dealer's house and chill with them, okay? That is not what he meant to say. He's just saying that he's stronger than I am
Yeah.
when it comes to that. You put it in front of me and I am tempted. I stay away from it now. I stay away from anybody who does it. I stay away from anywhere that there are very few people that I can still run up and hug and it not freak me out. There's a few people, but regardless, people, places, and things. It's a drug-free, alcohol-free home. It is. Yeah. It's not the cleanest home in the world right now. Kids. I don't know if there's anything else I want to touch base on. Don't go backwards. Even if you're not moving forward, stay in the same place for a second. You know, like just don't go backwards.
You're gonna screw up. I mean, everybody screws up,
Nobody's perfect.
but you got to realize you screw up, and you may have to start over. But don't get down on yourself about it. I mean, like you said, nobody's perfect.
And to some people, relapse is part of recovery.
Yeah.
I pray it's not for us.
Yeah.
But there are people I've met that have had to start over 5-6 times,
Yeah.
and they're still doing great now. You know, even though they had to go backwards and
I mean, years that they've been going good, and then just out of nowhere, start over.
in rehab they taught me to see the signs of like me acting different. Apparently, other people will be able to tell before I do.
What's the thing Brent said?
Halt. Hungry, angry, lonely, tired.
Yeah.
Halt.
You can't be more than one.
You can be hungry, you can be angry, you can be lonely, you can be tired, but you can't be two of those at one time because then you're more likely to be triggered and relapse and want something to relieve it. I'm always hungry.
That ain't no good.
I'm pregnant with twins.
$100 damn to Olive Garden last night.
It's good. And I'm using the hell out of that excuse because I never thought I'd be pregnant with twins. It's the only time in my life I'm ever going to get to use it. So, all the time, I'm pregnant with twins. That is my excuse for all the things.
Yeah.
I love you. Okay, guys, stay sober. Start this new year off right. If you're starting over, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's a perfect time to start over.
You can start over at any point in your day.
Yeah, they taught me that too in rehab. You count to 10, you breathe, you can start your day over at any point in time.
What if you can't count to 10? Count to 5. But anyway, yeah.
Pretend you're counting.
Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. Drop us a comment. We need some suggestions.
Yeah, we're running out of topics here.
Yeah. And you wouldn't think. I guess we should start going in with some of our stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bad ones and the good ones.
Both. I mean, you gotta have bad to have good.
Yin and yang.
Okay.
Okay.
But either way, hope y'all had a good New Year's. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. I'm going.